What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Dolphin King, who hasn't really been consistent, but I just wanted to make this video to clear a lot of things about how I'm doing things and how I feel about certain things going on and the direction of things that are going in. Kind of just like a little announcement video, if you will. Um, I didn't want to do this while I was playing the game because I wouldn't be able to focus on what I wanted to say completely. So, in the background is just some gameplay in my most recent tournament. I decided to go with Sub-Zero for a majority of it, and he actually made me proud. He did pretty good, considering this is only maybe the third time I've used Sub-Zero in competitive play. I didn't really use Cabal too much. I used him in a few matches, and I used RoboCop in one set. But yeah, it was mostly Sub-Zero taking it, and I'm kind of kicking myself in the head for not live streaming this one because this is probably one of the best tournaments I have had, which is very unfortunate. This is actually my best one to date. I ended up taking third place, so that's nice, isn't it? Yeah, but I'll get to that later. Anyway, I just wanted to make a few announcements, let the air clear out, because I know my YouTube channel is kind of like a mixed bag of what it wants to be. I just like basically just share whatever I want. It'd be either cool ass moments from Call of Duty, or just me playing competitive MK. That's what it's been mostly, is me playing competitive MK. And that's kind of what I wanted to like shine a light on mostly, because I kind of do want to go in the direction of competitive MK. It's always something I've dreamed about doing, uh, but I never felt like I was good enough. But every time I play with friends, my brothers and all them, they always encourage me to do tournaments, do competitive play. You're good enough to do it. I'm like, I don't know, man. But lately I have been getting back into the scene of competitive MK. I played in two tournaments. I played in the weekly qualifier that they have for PlayStation that anyone can join. It's a Swiss style tournament, so that means it's a lot like college football rankings. Your rankings vary depending on your opponents and depending on your record. Record takes priority overall, so a 6-0 would always be better than a 5-1, no matter how many points they got. But it's kind of like that. I've never actually done very good in one. The best I think I've had was like 8th place, and even then I lost one game, so I never really got like a very high placement. But I did the one just this afternoon. Well, yesterday technically. Today is the don't let me get it wrong. Today is the Tuesday, the 16th. Yeah, I did the one that was on the 15th. I think it was week number 2 or 3. Don't quote me on that one. And yeah, I ended up going 6-0, defeating a lot of good people, especially the Sub-Zero. He was one of the toughest people I fought in the tournament. But yeah, I'm really kicking myself in the head. I didn't live stream this tournament. This is definitely one of my better showings, and I wasn't quiet during it. I was pretty hyped. I was talking. Um, I might actually post these tournament games individually or into their own video. That's later on the road. I just wanted to like focus on what I want to get my point across, which I'm still not doing. I'm just sitting here admiring the gameplay, which I was scared I was doing. But the point is, I want to try to branch out a little bit. I know I live stream a lot more than I do, but I believe it is best for me if I start live streaming on Twitch. Or maybe even I could talk to some of my friends on Facebook Gaming, see if I can get something on that, because there's a lot of people who stream MK on those services, but they do get a lot more views. I only get maybe like 1 or 2 views per live stream, because it's kind of hard to find streams on MK on YouTube. The biggest one being the MK tournaments, which is something I usually highlight whenever, in my last tournament, it was something I highlighted big. But they only live stream like the top games, or like the top 16, and considering that was my first tournament, and I only made, I'll get to those rankings in a little bit. I think it was top 15, I believe. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, I wasn't gonna get live stream the tournament. I was knocked into losers pretty early as well. But I will get back to that. So I'm gonna start live streaming like all my MK tournaments on Twitch. I will still try to finish Amnesia on here. I'll turn this into like more like a highlight comedy thing. Like there won't be as much competitive MK on here. I might put my tournament highlights on here, make it just like that, but that'll be like its own separate playlist. I don't want to do like a separate YouTube channel for that. I feel like it's gonna be too much for me to focus on. I don't want to focus on my social media influence. I want to focus more so on my MK career because I'm doing a lot better than I thought I am, and Sub-Zero is a good opening window for that. Because I usually play with characters who have not won a tournament yet, which is like Cabal, RoboCop, and Sub-Zero. So I would like to have that opportunity to be one of the first to win with one of these guys. Because I've never seen a Sub-Zero in top 8. There was like a Cabal in the tournament that I played in recently, not this qualifier, but the one before. There's a Cabal that made it all the way through losers. Yeah, losers. And he almost won the tournament, but he lost to a Devora. RoboCop, I did run into a RoboCop while I was in the tournament. So there are some RoboCops out there. But Sub-Zero and Cabal are two characters who don't really get a lot of recognition. And the thing about the way I play them differently. Like, people like to use Rising Ice and just focus their combos on that. I use Enhanced Ice Ball because it has so many more qualities to it. It has the standing combo. Sure, it's less damage, but they're not only easier combos to do, it's more consistent damage. And it's always the fear of, hey, will he actually just, do a regular ice ball? Should I duck it, or do I have to block it? It's going to be enhanced ice ball. Just a lot more mind games put into it, and it's a lot better in my opinion. And with Cabal, I never was a fan of Slight Gas. I was never a fan of his air dashing abilities. I could never get like the hang of the combos or anything. Like, that's how I feel about like the mainstream versions of some characters. I never get with them. I always make my own little thing, and I was always told that's not bad. It keeps people on their toes, but hey, maybe it's not the most optimal setup. You never know. But yeah. That the majority of what I want to get across right now, well, on this part anyway, was just all my competitive MK will be separated into its own videos. I won't be doing like the MK unless it's like a comedic moment. I'll do that. But I want to take MK more seriously. So it'll be like a competitive playlist on my channel, and it'll have like my competitive tournament games. I'll make these games into competitive tournament. Really am kicking myself in the head that I didn't commentate this because I actually did get a little hype. I get a little hype in my commentary, but this one I was actually like I just felt like I scored a touchdown in a Super Bowl type way because I was like, yes, this is the win I needed. But yeah, there are some projects I do want to come out. I've been slacking a lot on the YouTube because I've been focusing mostly on MK. There's a lot of videos. There's some videos even from last year that I still need to get out. So there's just a lot I have to work on and catch myself up. But I will get myself caught up by this week. There's no tournaments or anything, but I still have to train. Tournaments and stuff I will announce later, like maybe like in a minute. But yeah, I'm gonna try to like keep the channel like a comedic type of relation thing and keep the MK separate. Because Call of Duty, I don't think I have anything with Call of Duty. I still have some Minecraft I have to get up, and besides that, that's the majority of it. Just my MK will now be streamed on Twitch, and everything. I will still stream like everything else on here. Mostly just Amnesia because I still need to finish that game, and that game was terrifying last time I played it. But we'll cross that bridge when we come up to it. As for my MK tournaments, I did say I would bring pictures of the brackets. I found out a good way I can do that and record at the same time. I can just do this. So yeah, these are pictures of the brackets from last week. These are not last week. This was like at the beginning of the month. This was the double elimination tournament that I was really super hyped about. No one they were streaming. So yeah. As you can see, this is like the start of it. I got my 2 wins. Lost to don't do that. I lost to Burning Oni. Burning Oni is a really good Jade. Unfortunately, Burning Oni did get knocked out later, but Burning Oni still made like top 16. Burning Oni was like one of the better people. Like, they didn't get knocked out until like late losers. But yeah, with that, I got sent to losers. Burning Oni went to destroy like more people. And here I am down here. And I would go on to win these 3 matches. and unfortunately I will lose the next match to a pretty good spawn. I ranked 49th in that tournament, or where is it? The top 15%, which isn't bad. It was not bad. This is basically my whole tournament breakdown right here. It wasn't bad in my opinion. I was very happy how it turned out. I lost to good players. I'm not gonna say I lost to any spammers or anything. I lost to really good players, and even some of these players I played. Datflex Zone was definitely the best player I fought that I beat. His Robocop was really solid and gave Michael Ball a very tough time. He plays a Robocop a lot the way I do, which was like very, very interesting to me. So it was nice, very nice for me to actually see a RoboCop in a tournament and let him get some representation, because I don't see a lot of RoboCops online or anything. I'm seeing more and more often, but the ones I see online usually don't play to the same level he does. They play to like zoning, and it's like, he's not the best at it. There's a lot of counters to it, but I mean, he's not bad at it. So yeah, that tournament didn't go exactly the way I planned it, but hey, I was happy with it. I didn't mind it. I still made it to top 64, which was like my ideal goal, honestly. Considering there was like over 1,000 people in this tournament, and to be in the top 64 of them, yeah, I'm fine with that. And my biggest reason for making this video today, which I kind of hinted on a little bit, is this. This is the weekly qualifier, number 3 it is, for February, and I managed to take 3rd place. I was very, very happy with my results in this one. Unfortunately, there was no tiebreaker round, and I was shy a little bit of points because my first opponent was AFK, so it really killed my score. But to be in the same tournament as some people like Biohazard, Commander, that's just one. That's like the biggest thing that comes to me. Biohazard Commander, Mighty Unjust. He's a really good player. King Koopa, that's who I ended up fighting. He's a really good Kung Lao. He was the person that I had to fight for the position that I got. That was his only loss so far. But to get 3rd place out of, what's that number, 937 people, I was pretty proud of myself. I didn't mind it. So the way this tournament works, so I can give you like a big, yeah, as you can see, default win, default loss. He was AFK, so he checked in and didn't show up for his first fight, which was kind of whack. The way this goes is you get 4 matches. If you're 4-0 after those matches, you get to go on to the next round. And then from there on, you fight for points. But if you lose any time in this tournament, you're basically eliminated. But from there on, your rankings based on your opponents. So a good example right here, King Koopa's number 8. So odds are I'm going to be higher than most of the people on this list, because he's the highest person that was beat that with a loss. And he's higher because I'm number 3 and he lost to me. So his opponents are really strong. So he gets a higher ranking. But unfortunately, it wasn't enough. A lot of these people were really good. Really good. The 2 biggest people that were really good in this tournament that I fought were Flex Luthor. His Sub-Zero actually almost got me killed. I did like one single mix-up and won that. That was amazing. And King Koopa, he was the only guy to oh, I'm not gonna say the only guy, because I actually end up going to a lot of 3 games in these. Flex took me to 3 games, Face took me to 3 games, and King took me to 3 games. But King Koopa was definitely the one, like, intense one that I felt. Like, it was just like I was really into it. I'd never been into an MK so much in my life. Like, I felt like I would die if I lost that match. It was just a lot of adapting and everything. I'll put it up on the screen momentarily while I wrap up. But yeah, so as you can see, I've been making a lot of waves into the MK scene, and I actually got some news that really made my heart drop, and it was this. I got invited to the MK11 Open Series Monthly Final. Okay, that might not seem like much to somebody, but basically what this is is if you manage to go into one of these weekly qualifiers undefeated, you will win a ticket to the single elimination tournament at the end of the month. It is only the top of the top players in each qualifier. And I'm letting you right now, there is some very stiff competition. King Koopa's in there. Koizi, if you know who Koizi is, very great YouTuber, plays a lot of female characters. Fought him before, very, very solid upgrade, Jackie. Like, I could not do a thing about that. Mighty Injustice in it, Biohazard Commander. There's a lot of great players in it. And that made me think and sit here, like, wow, like, okay, so the first thing that came to my mind is like, okay, prizes, because there's no way, like, because I actually did try registering for this tournament, and I couldn't register for it. Because it was like, I didn't meet the criteria. I'm like, okay, I don't know what the criteria is. And when I got this invite, I'm like, wow, I had to win a, hold up. So I go to the prizes. Top four, I mean, they might not look like much, but considering that there's no entry fee, there's cash prizes for the top four. As you can see, there's only 21 people signed up, so these tournaments aren't very big. So, like, even the weekly tournaments, like, it's $100 for first place, but for me to even be in the same category as some of these players, I couldn't help but smile about it. Like, I felt amazing. Like this is literally putting my foot in the door to be a pro player at this game, which means a lot to me. Like, I know it might sound really cheesy, but I was actually tearing up when I saw this invite and what the rewards were for this. 'Cause I'm like, wow. Like, and I looked at the players that were on there. I'm like, these players are like, these aren't no slouches. These are like players I always see like killing it every tournament, every weekly qualifier. These guys are like the main people seeing. And just to be in like the same conversation as people like that, like, it's kind of a dream come true. I've been playing fighting games since I was little. Um, just something I've been doing all my life, and for me to actually be able to put my talents out there and be recognized for it, it means a lot to me. So I was like really ecstatic to see this invitation, um, and to get praise for it and all the support that I got while doing it. It just meant a lot to me. Like, I was just happy, very happy about it. Um, it also just lets me know, like, I'm not a mediocre player. It's like I'm actually in like top, like, I don't know, like the top half. Like, I don't even know how to separate them. Like, I don't know how many pro players there are. Like, I could just go off my ranking off the fucking website, because apparently now I have a ranking. But I don't know how many people there are who play MK. It's apparently the most popular fighting game. I don't know. MK says I'm like ranked 1,000 in the world, which I'm fine with, but then the website says I'm like ranked 300. So I'm like, which one is it? Like, I don't know. I don't ever see myself as like a really good player or as a sweat, but other people are like, bro, you're lying to yourself. You're like the best person at MK we can see around here. And I don't. It's just it's amazing just to be in this position. How do I feel about this tournament? Like, me winning odds wise? No, I'm not winning it. Um, Maybe one or two wins most, but it's a single elimination tournament. So if I lose my set, I'm done. And there's a lot of good players in there. A lot of good players. Some I've played before, some I have not. Some I just seen play, and it's just like. My brother's like, just train. Like, just be ready. I'm like, okay. That's like the best I can do is just prepare myself, get ready for it. Um, Sub-Zero will probably be like my main character I go for in there, which is unfortunate. I really wanted Cabal to be the guy that I took to the top, but I mean, I'll be brutally honest, he's been slipping in tournament play a lot. Sub-Zero really picked up a lot of slack today, and I'm amazed for that. Cabal, I played him a little bit, but he won like one game. He didn't even win a set. Like, I don't know. It's I have a lot of thinking about to. I have a lot of thinking towards this. I have 10 days till this, so I'm not stressing it now. I'll be a nervous wreck like maybe a few days before, but until then, I'm just gonna bask in the glory and be happy about it. I'm like the Browns making the playoffs. I know I'm not gonna go win the Super Bowl, but like shit, I'm here. The fact that I'm here is amazing. But yeah, that's about it. Just getting the YouTube caught up. Hopefully new videos will come out. I will try to drop the my tournament matches today. They do have some of them do have commentary, I believe. Maybe some background. I'll have to go back over them. I know my voice is on me. I promise you it has to be on the last one. But I will post my. It's only half the tournament ones. I'm sorry. I didn't record all the tournaments. Um, I record like maybe the first. I record like the last 3 sets. Let me see. I don't want to lie to you. Yeah, I record like the last 3 sets. So I'll be posting me versus Keith, A-Rod, and King Koopa. King Koopa is definitely the best one. But I don't have me and Facey, and I have one game with Flex. I'll put the game with Flex, but it won't be the set. I'm sorry about. I'm really kicking myself in the head for that. Knowing that I could have posted that, and knowing that it's probably my best tournament run, and I don't have it on camera, it really hurts. But I'm not gonna say I don't have it on camera. I just don't have it in the quality that I want it to be. But anyway, with that being said, I'm pretty sure that's everything I want to get off my chest. Again, thank you for everybody who supported me. I do read a lot of comments saying that my characters are good. I do appreciate it a lot. And this is to a better future. I will make a Twitch sometime in the near future, and then I will drop a link to it. My Twitch will not be up until Monday at the latest. That will be the 22nd. It will not be up till the 22nd at least. I do want to try to go on my laptop, get it looking all nice and spiffy, or at least like not just basic. It's probably gonna look basic anyway, but 22nd, because I believe there's another qualifier on the 22nd. I'm definitely gonna be playing in that one. I'm probably not going to aim to win it. I'm already in the monthly, which ain't till the 26th. So that's like that same week, but later. But I'll play that one, get some tournament practice in. I'm gonna need all the practice I can get, because if King Koopa can take me to 3 games, considering how tough he is, yeah, there's gonna be a lot of people in there ready to kill me. But I'll be ready, man. Hopefully I will. And we'll see how it turns out. Yeah, if that's all I can think about right now, unless I can think of something else in the last 2 seconds. Nope. Okay, cool. This is Dolphin King, and I guess I'm out. I'll see y'all next tournament or video or wherever I decide to post. Oh, I don't know. I'll figure it out and keep y'all updated. You'll see me on the feed later.